Hey all, hey y'all. My name is Ashley-Nicole, and you are tuned into an Ashley-Nicole music jam session. I'm a channel for the divine. I am one with all things, just like you. We are all awakening in mass to the remembrance that we are infinite potentials, having a human experience. We're all having bouts of satori or spontaneous spiritual remembrance to the fact that we are infinite potentials, having a human experience. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole. Subscribe to the channel to join the Ashley-Nicole music journey to a healed and balanced human culture, planet Earth. Like this Kingdom Things podcast, like this Ashley-Nicole music production session. We're working on the album, A Story Worth Telling. I use my spiritual gifts, my multidimensionality, my shaman mama skills to channel music, heal myself, and channel the healing energies and the music vibrations into the music. Again, we're working on the album with Storyboard Telling, finishing it up. I also use my spiritual gifts, my multidimensionality, my shaman mama skills to channel prophecy, divine wisdoms, chakma, my soul's remembrance into my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream on YouTube and Spotify for free. We got some installments linked below to help, jog your remembrance of your limitless potentials, of your wellness, of your balance, of your abundance, of your alignment with universal forces, with the oneness of all things. For you to embody more of your alignment, your limitless potentials, align with the universal forces for the upliftment and rejuvenation of all things. Kingdom Things Podcast, Prophecy 2033 Prophecy. By the year 2033, the divine says we will be in the energy of remembrance, consciousness expansion, spiritual awakening in the masses as a human culture, planet Earth, to remember that we are a human culture, planet Earth, with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty. As disease, death, war, famine, poverty were all manifestations of our gestational phase, where we are amnesiac to the fact that is we're one with the fact in which is we're one with all things. We're one with extraterrestrials, interdimensionals. We're one with every dimension of creation. And everything that is here and now in every moment in which we are. The divine wants to see, what do we create? We were created to be limitless. Journey our realities with an inquisitive disposition. To remember, utilizing the universal law of correspondence, as below, so above. Everything in my reality is a manifestation of the energies in which I am. I'm asking being inquisitive about ourselves. Hey, so what is this supposed to teach me about myself? This is my reality. I know everything in my reality is a projection of the energies in which I am. What is this supposed to teach me about myself? As existence is a classroom of learning about ourselves, or the oneness of all, about the self, or the oneness of all things, in which we all are dimensions, authentic frequencies of the self, or the oneness of all things. Hey, so what is this supposed to teach me about myself? To garner the wisdoms of yourself or your reality, to embody the wisdoms, the high vibrational energies of wisdom, to project a reality that mirrors more of more conscious you, or conscious us, conscious humanity. To assist with the Kingdom Things Podcast 2033 Prophecy, Human Culture with Limitless Potentials. We're also projected to be, it's already done, an interplanetary colony, species within the next 10 years. We're also projected to be Kardashian scale type 2, type 3 civilization within the next 10 years. The Kardashian scale models the evolution of a galactic civilization based off of the amount of energy the galactic civilization is able to harness of its own energetic embodiment. Ashley, how are we going to become a type 2, type 3 Kardashian scale civilization in 10 years? Because we already exist within a realm or a planet called Earth with many dimensions, up to 14 dimensions, with many species and colonies of divine presence or extraterrestrials, interdimensionals that are type 2, type 3, that are type 6, type 7, type 4, up to type 14 Kardashian scale civilizations. And my soul space, communicating actually telepathically, use my extrasensory perception, shaman mama psychic abilities. I was communicating with a type 10 civilization. It was really a beautiful, abundant experience. We were healing together. We were like learning about the self, healing together. They were helping me heal things within my humanism to perceive more of my limitless potentials. And they were like, hey, Ashley, look up Kardashian scale. And I looked up the Kardashian scale, and that's when I came into conscious awareness of the Kardashian scale. Again, it was channeled by an astronomer from our colony, a human, a planet Earth, an astronomer. And again, we're all limitless potentials. but it was channeled by an astronomer Kardashian, which again gives us a glance that we were created to grow and evolve, showing us that we were created to grow and evolve, that there are many galactic species and civilizations that utilize their own energies for evolution. 10 years, type 2, type 3 Kardashian scale. And the type 10 type 10 Kardashian scale colony that I was telepathically communicating with, and I actually channeled them, their energy, the force that they are within my podcast. I'm going to link it below. It's where I got the divine revelation regarding the Kardashian scale. It blessed me. When I get to channeling, I get a little gaseous and I burp. Bless me. So I'm going to link the episode below of the Kingdom Things podcast where I channeled the type 10 civilization interdimensional beings, light beings, in regards to the Kardashian scale. Channel that, post that below in the reference Kingdom Things podcast content and in the description of this production session. That's down there. And they were like, hey, Ashley, be liberal, like be flexible, be malleable on your understanding of what's in each of these Kardashian scale civilizations, type 2, type 3, type 10, type 14. Just understand that we were all created to evolve, and creation has a benevolent disposition to fund or encourage growth and evolution. Whatever we need, we align our energies, our spirits, our thought patterns with our needs, wants, and desires to help towards evolution and upliftment of all things. And it shall be delivered unto us. We are creator beings, and we're awakening to this. Which brings me to the Ashley-Nicole music call to action. Sit with yourself every day for at least 1 hour. Ask yourself, hey, so, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness of my limitless potentials? Wait for the answers because they will come. In meditation, ask yourself, hey, so, what is it that I need to know to, at the end of this moment, to come into greater conscious awareness of my limitless potentials? Wait for the answers because they will show up. The divine channel to myself, Frequential patterning part 1, as well as Frequential patterning part 2, link below in the description of this Ashley-Nicole music jam session, production session, studio session. The divine told me, hey, Ashley, there's an infinite number of paradigms in creation 1. There are infinite number of energies in creation 2. There are infinite number of ways to perceive the infinite paradigms and infinite energies within creation. I say that to say we all perceive ourselves and reality in our own unique way, but outside of touch, taste, sight, smell, hearing. So, however, when you convene with your inner space or your oneness of all things, or your totality, understand that, or your Atma, understand, or the oneness of all things, understand that the way you perceive your communications with the universe or yourself, or the lingo between yourself and the universe, is unique to yourself. And there's nothing wrong with this. Validate yourself in this to encourage and strengthen confidence in your communication with the oneness of all things or yourself. Yes, and so shall it be. Hey, Hazel, can you go over there for a little bit? Because you bump it against the screen. Thank you, sister. I'm gonna get those off your face. Don't come over here. I love you. Go sit down over there, please. My little puppy. Go sit down there. I love you. Go sit down over there. Yeah, sit with yourself. Ask yourself, hey, so. Ashley-Nicole music call to action to come into greater conscious awareness of your limitless potentials. So for a good 9 minutes, we got some good divine wisdom, soul activation, incantations, right? We're going to start some more soul activation incantations. Again, the album, A Story Worth Telling is streaming on the album. A Story Worth Telling, the album, is streaming on the channel under playlists. All my albums are streaming under the playlist section. Go sit over there, Hazel. Hold on. I'm going to go put Hazel in her house. Give me 1 second, y'all. You go put Hazel in her house. It's going to be a short session, okay? Just like an hour. An hour and a half. Her house is her cage. But we call it house. We call it a house. Her cage. Give me a moment, Hazel. So the album, A Story Worth Telling, is streaming on the channel, right? let's go. Let's run down the list. I thought we were done with the album, but I got soul inspiration. No, actually, let's do couple more records. Let's do a couple more records. So album of story we're telling under the playlist section. You know, we got a few albums on the channel. All baby soul inspired, soul channeling, healing energies, incantations. My evolution is definitely showcased in my music. Definitely. My consciousness expansion, spiritual evolution, spiritual, emotional, mental, physical evolution is definitely showcased in my music, which I love. That's the intention I've set as I become more consciously aware or awakened. I was actually catalyzed onto my spiritual awakening journey, like majorly, back in 2018. And now I'm here. Remember that, you know, I exist to become more intimately acquainted with myself, or the limitless potentials of which I am and which we are, in order to embody my soul's energy or my authentic frequency, in order to be the wellness, to help manifest wellness within my life and within all of humanity, to assist with manifesting wellness within all of humanity, and then all of galactic creation, and then all of God's creation. So yeah, my music definitely shows, exemplifies my evolution into greater awareness of myself, or the self, or the oneness of all things. So a story worth telling definitely exemplifies. I'm gonna let the music speak for itself, and like whatever it speaks to you, but let it speak that. But you know, through all of space and time, the divine has been creating. It's biblical. It's ancient religious texts, Judaism, ancient Gnostic Christianity, Hinduism. The divine has been creating the mirror of the divine in the tangible, so the bipedal man, throughout all space and time. And now we're awakening as in masses, the bipedal men of God's creation, to remember that we are the divine's mirror, or we're limitless. So this album is analogous to the story of the creation of the human, the bipedal man, the mirror of bipedal man, bipedal woman, the mirror of the divine, or limitless potentials in the tangible, is what this album exemplifies. The love, the energy, the artistry, the incantations, the vibrations. We have limitless, paradise, high res, divine roar, DNA, galactic beings, I choose balance. That's one song. Galactic beings, I choose balance. Future me is now, ancestral inheritance, light being walkers, sunrises and rose petals, call your soul home. We're gonna continue to work on Alive in Peace. It's a rap record. Let's just go ahead and finish this tonight. We're gonna stop playing around. We're gonna stop what is it called? Procrastinating on this record. This record is so powerful because I channeled universal forces that were helping me heal. And I incantated these words from the universal forces, and the universal forces like make it a song and make it like spoken word or like rap. So that's what Alive in Peace is. Let's go ahead and finish it now. Let's just listen to it from the top. Universal, ancestral universal energies, mother, father energies. So energies, universes that are older than our universe. If we're talking space and time, and we exist if we want to within space and time. So that's the beautiful thing about remembering our limitless nature, is we can use our conscious awareness to step outside of space and time by understanding the paradigm of space and time is a paradigm. It's their thought patterns, thought constructs, or energies. And energies, thoughts are malleable. Once you've been the way you utilize your mind or thoughts and patterns and energies, you can step outside of space and time. That's where you get things like telepathy, extrasensory perception, shamanism, shaman mama skills, multidimensionality. Again, sit with yourself to come into greater conscious awareness of the way of your limitless potentials, in which we've always been. But our conscious awareness shifts as we grow and evolve. And that's a part of telling our stories worth telling, right? The evolution of us, the makings of us, our growth, our evolution. All right, let's hear this song from the top. Mother, Father, Universal Forces channel.
I'm living my most abundant reality. Bitch, passages, blessings, miracles. Archimedes with the elixir, the spiritual, divine channel, i.e. philosophy, expressing these source codes. Going with these ways, universal positivity. Like a sin major, assisting with turning the lights on in all of God's creation. Like I am real major, activating my body, soul, spirits with my unique surface. I'm like a human taser, the simple love is yeah, agitated by this light bills. I have a child's body, this new world beginning, new world manifested. God consecrated balance, but never leave. Limitless potential, life beings in waves, tidal, around the world and beyond. Earth connected to all things, so you know it's unity when we use this semicolon. This presence profound, origins apart from the ground of the earth. Every mineral, ancestral presence, every mineral of the earth. Our existence towards the trillions years old. I mean, eons, time is elevated. Oh, we have it here. So you know that summer maxi dress I'm stepping out in. Eon, against the sharpest skin. No longer afraid of. I remember to my divine tools, so it's necessary to drop into the heart space and allow my soul to does what it do. Back to time, prime manifested, wellness for the whole crew, that's humanity. As we align to and embody the energies of our divine center, the remembrance that we're one with all things. In the ethers, timelines lined up, inward, hooked up. Our humanity. That we are ETs, interdimensionals, that's the magic, you know. In the ethers, timeline lined up, inward, hooked up.
That's the song so far, right? This is the song so far. Let me do a little couple audio. Let me double this up the way I hear it in my mind. In the ethers, lined up.
In the ethers, timelines lined up.
Let me do that over here.
In the ethers, timelines lined up, inward, hooked up. Our humanity, that we are ETs, interdimensionals, that's the magic, you know. Interdimensionals, that's the magic.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I did a session. So you might go through, you might watch the whole sessions and be like, hey, Ashley, where did you record all this at? I did a session like last night. So April 5th, or the night before, April 4th. And it didn't like the session did all of it didn't save. It's okay. We're here now. We're here now. All right, lined up.
I charge up or put miles on my car. I'm remember to the fact that all is within, so it's not drive, towel, budget my body to a 1 drink maximum, and I'm a patron or put miles on my car. Like magic meals, I enjoy the thrills. Seeking, I don't have to stop at the Tesla charger, charge up, or put miles on my car. I'm remembered to the fact that all is within, so it's nothing jack like I'm cooking like magic meals. I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I don't have to stop at the Tesla charger, charge up, or put miles on my car. I'm remembered to the fact that all is within, so it's nothing to go far. A quick drop.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember till I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far.
That's a magic meal. That's a magic meal.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm on with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far. I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far.
Origin, trillions and trillions of years old.
That's a magic meal.
Bless me.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far.
Enjoy the things, enjoy the things, speaking. Enjoy the thrill, speaking. I enjoy the thrill. We're gonna double this part. I enjoy the thrills. Let's do it again. I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm on with everything, so it's nothing for me to go for.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm on with everything, so it's nothing for me to go for.
Go for. Let's trust it. Let's trust it. I don't like that far. Also, it's like, hey, Ashley, trust it. Trust it. Trust the take. Trust the take. Okay, we're going to trust it. We trust. And limitless potentials in the soul and universal alignment, we trust.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember to the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go far.
Let's boost, turn this up a little bit.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's not for me to go far.
Okay, let's move this up a little bit.
I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's not for me to go far. I enjoy the thrills, seeking. I remember the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's not for me to go far.
Yeah. 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 Nothing for me to go far. Nothing for me to go far. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, nothing for me to go far. So like when I do rap records, sometimes it'd be off the top, but like lately, Yin Yang, Goddess Sings. There's a few rap records, and I'll tell you, like I'll record it in my phone, and I'll just have a whole like voice memo, a few minutes long, and I just come plug it in and make a song.
How about our inner space? Like the oak tree in my be colored neon against this chocolate skin. No longer afraid of the looping. Everything I experience, I'm remembered to my spiritual tools. So it's nothing to flap a jack like I'm cooking, like magic mills. I enjoy the thrills. Seeking, I don't have to stop at the Tesla charger, charge up, or put miles on my car. I'm remembered to the fact that all is within, so it's nothing to go far. A quick drop into the chest meditation, ship shape dissimulation.
A quick drop in the chest meditation, shift shape, dissimulation. A quick drop in the chest, a quick drop in the chest, meditation. A quick drop in the chest, meditation. A quick drop in the chest, meditation. Shift shape, the simulation. A quick drop in the chest. A quick drop in the chest, meditation. Shift shape, the simulation. A quick drop in the chest, meditation. Shift shape, the simulation. It's important to remember breath work, conscious breathing. And I hope this song reminds me and whoever else consciously breathe. Conscious breath work. Just perceived it in my internal environment to go to breathe. Because I set the intentions when I'm rapping for it's like to do play with different cadences and things. So this is a part of this, playing with the different cadences with rapping. Part of the manifestation of mom.
A quick drop in the chest. A quick drop in the chest. Meditation. Shit shaking. The simulation.
Oh shoot. Ooh.
A quick drop in the chest. A quick drop in the chest. Meditation. Shit shaking. The simulation. A quick drop in the chest, meditation, shift shape, simulation.
Shift shape, the simulation.
I'm a patron. The remembrance that all is family. Being like magic mills. I enjoy the thrills. Seeking, I don't have to stop at the Tesla charger, charge up, or put miles on my car. I remember the fact that all is within, so it's nothing to go for. A quick drop into the chest meditation of ship shape dissimulation to contribute to the universal alignment. I mean divine formation.
To contribute to the universal alignment, I mean the divine formation.
Shift shape, meditation. Shift shape. A quick drop in the chest meditation. Shift shape, simulation. To the fact that all is within, so it's nothing to go for. A quick drop into the chest meditation of ship shape dissimulation to contribute to the universal alignment. I mean divine formation. Simulation.
To contribute to the divine formation, I mean universal.
Seeking, I don't have to stop at charge. A quick drop into the chest meditation of ship shape dissimulation to contribute to the universal alignment. I mean divine formation.
Hazel.
Simulation.
To contribute to the divine alignment, I mean universal formation.
Simulation.
To contribute to divine alignment, universal formation. To contribute to divine alignment, universal formation. To contribute to. Hold on, I need to go for Hazel in the other room. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Blessing, blessing, blessings to me.
Simulation. The remembrance that all is family. Thing to go for. A quick drop into the chest meditation of ship shape dissimulation to contribute to the universal alignment. I mean divine formation. Simulation.
To contribute divine realignment, universal formation. To contribute to divine realignment. To contribute to divine realignment, universal formation. To contribute to divine realignment, this universal reformation. To contribute to divine realignment, universal reformation. To contribute to divine realignment, universal reformation. To contribute to divine realignment. To contribute to divine realignment, this universal reformation. To contribute to divine realignment, this universal reformation. Simulation. Ooh. There's some pieces that I'm being intuitively guided to leave out. So I'm leaving these pieces out. I felt intuitively.
To contribute to the boundary line, this universal information.
All right, we're going to double this beat because there's a lot more to say. We got a lot more to say. We have ancestral forces that came through. They made an appearance. We got a lot more to say. Let's go ahead and loop the beat. Loop this instrumental. Let's go ahead and loop it. We're gonna see how that lays. This should be cool.
This universal information. So let's get. I had before, so I thought about this bar. If I'm partaking tree, I don't have an oak tree. Seeking, I don't have to stop at the Tesla charger, charge up, or put miles on my car. I'm remembered to the fact that all is within, so it's nothing to go for. A quick drop into the chest meditation, ship shape dissimulation to contribute to the universal alignment. I mean divine formation. The remembrance that all is family. Like the
Bless me. Bless me.
This universal information.
The remembrance that all is family. The remembrance that all is family. The remembrance that all is family. The remembrance that all is family.
This universal information.
Remembrance that all is, the remembrance that all is family.
Remembrance that all is family. Remembrance that all is family.
Remembrance that all is family. That's a big tree of life. That's a big tree of life. We have big tree of life.
Stop budging my body to stop at the Tesla charge miles on my car. To contribute to the universal alignment, I mean divine formation. The remembrance that all is family. Like the oak tree in my backyard.
That's a big tree. That's a big tree. We a big tree of life. We a big tree of life. We a big tree of life. We a big tree of life.
We a big tree of life.
We a big tree of life. We a big tree of life. We a big tree. We a big tree. We a big tree of life. We a big tree of life. We a big tree of life.
We a big tree of life.
We a big tree of life. We a big tree of life. We a big tree of life. Woo. We a big tree. We a big tree. We a big tree of life. Ooh. Energy moving through the body, maybe channeling these high high vibrational frequential patternings on into the realm for healing, wellness, balance, universal alignment, universal assignment, and so shall it be. And so it is. We're a big trip, we're a big tree of life.
If I'm partaking,
I'm gonna leave this part out too.
experiencing the glass, I budget my body to a one drink maximum. And I'm a Patron, tequila, silver type of girl, imported straight from Mexico. So let's
Leave this in the session. Leave this part. Baby, put the official mix on replay. Leave this in the session. You know?
get ingenuitive. Where else can we get the taxes from? How about our inner space? Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian civilization. Baby, remember our place.
We'll have to repeat everything we hear. Let's repeat what we want to manifest and create. I'm growing and evolving like everybody else. Every day I'm growing to new wisdoms. I embody new wisdoms that I am. Yeah. Like, I hope, okay. Like with alcohol intake, I've never been a big drinker, because my soul, I just made sure I stayed away from drugs and alcohol, right? But like when I do drink, I really try to master myself, like one drink maximum whenever I drink, like dinners, family events.
Cosmos.
We don't have to put that in the song though. I just want to be consciously aware for people that do are still mastering their alcohol budgeting themselves with alcohol. I don't want to tempt anybody.
Taking in spirits in the glass, I budget my body to a one drink maximum. And I'm a Patron, tequila, silver type of girl, imported straight from Mexico. So let's get ingenuitive. Where else can we get the taxes from? How about our inner space?
All see did with medicine to help evolve this realm. All see did with medicine to help. All see did with medicine to help evolve these realms. All see did with medicines to help evolve these realms into balance, limitless balance, into balance, limitless potentials and balance. All C did to help balance these realms into balance. All C did with medicine to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. All C did with medicine to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. Let's look up the definition of valiance, because valiance meaning see, did my soul is like valiance. The word valiance came through. Yeah. See, did with medicine to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. Oh, that's why. RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. Let's fly with that, like the pause and the beat instrumental. RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. Blessings.
RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance.
Bless me. Bless me. Ooh.
RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance.
Jewish culture. Where else can we get the taxes from? How about our inner space? Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian civilization. Baby, remember our place in the cosmos.
RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance.
Woo-hoo. Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian scale. Woo-hoo. Remembering our place in the cosmos. Hootie-hoo! Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian scale colony. Hootie-hoo! Remembering our place in the cosmos. Hootie-hoo! Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian scale colony. Hootie-hoo! Remembering our place in the cosmos.
RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance.
Hootie-hoo!
Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian scale colony. Remembering our place in the cosmos. Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian scale colony. Remembering our place in the cosmos. Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian scale colony. Remembering our place in the cosmos. Type 1, type 2, type 3, Kardashian scale, color. Remembering our place in the cosmos. Place in the cosmos.
Type 2, type 1, type 2, type 1, type 2, type 3. That is good.
Generation energies. Top shelf. Translated in as black label. Shine light on it. Garner the wisdom or acknowledge that everything that we feel, there's a divine message with the symptom.
By understanding everything we feel, there's a message with the symptom. By remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. There's a message that is sentience. That is sentience. Sentience. By remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. That is sentience. With the sentience. That is sentience. There's a let's put it down before we forget. By remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. That is sentient. By remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. That is sentient. That is sentient. By remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. That is sentient. That's the whole thing.
By remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. That is sentient.
By remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. That is sentient. Hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo. Call to wake up the DNA. Hooty hoo. That's that call to awaken the DNA. Hooty hoo. Cellular balance, rejuvenate. Ooh, baby. I'm finna. Ooh, this is gonna be my sleep meditation. I'm gonna put this on alive in peace on baby. Program my subconscious and conscious mind. Hooty hoo. That's a call to awaken the DNA. Hooty hoo. A call to awaken our rejuvenation. A call to awaken cell rejuvenation. Hooty hoo. Oh, when I'm sleeping, I'm putting Alive in Peace on replay. Okay, baby. The program my subconscious and conscious mind, baby, with all this abundant, gosh darn goddess, God talk, all these abundant light codes, celestial codes, divine codes of wisdom. Abundant. Okay, where? Okay, okay. Where we at? 21.3. That's 21.37. Do I get this one? No, we did.
Everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. That is remembering our place in the cosmos. Remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience.
Hooty hoo! Call to awaken the DNA. Hooty hoo! Call for that self rejuvenation. Hooty hoo!
Remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentience. That is sentient.
Hooty hoo! Hooty hoo! Hooty hoo! Let me stop playing. That might be my favorite part of the song. Hooty hoo!
Hooty hoo! That's a call to awaken the DNA. Hooty hoo! A call to awaken our rejuvenation. A call to awaken cell rejuvenation.
Hooty hoo! That's our call to awaken the DNA. Hooty hoo! The call to activate cell rejuvenation.
Hooty hoo! That's our call to awaken the DNA. Hooty hoo! The call to activate cell rejuvenation.
Hooty hoo! Hey, what? Hooty hoo, baby. Everywhere I go, hooty hoo. Ashley, what are you doing, my baby? My hourly meditation. Hooty hoo. That's the call to awaken soul rejuvenation. Hooty hoo. Baby, you ain't heard a lot of peace yet. Hooty hoo. Duh. Soul rejuvenation. Hooty hoo. Hooty hoo.
While remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentence
That is sentient.
That's our cargo in the DNA. The call to activate some rejuvenation. With medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. Type 1, type 2, type 3, Kardashian scale, remember
Bless,
I played.
bless me.
RC did with medicines to help grow these realms into balance, limitless potentials and balance. Type 1, type 2, type 3, Kardashian scale, remembering I played in the while remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentence that is sentient. That's our cargo in the DNA. The call to activate some rejuvenation. The call to
These are bars coming from other ether grandfather, type 1, type 2, type 3, Kardashian civilization. Baby, remember our place in the cosmos. You're no longer stressing about where we're going to sleep or eat or what we're going to drive. Tao.
The call to activate some rejuvenation. The call to activate some rejuvenation.
No longer stressing about what we gonna sleep, eat, what we driving. No longer stressing about what we gonna sleep, where we gonna. No longer stressing about what we gonna eat, where we gonna sleep, or what we driving. No longer stressing about what we gonna eat, what we. No longer stressing about what we gonna eat, where we gonna sleep, what we driving. No longer stressing about what we gonna eat, where we gonna sleep, what we driving.
The call to activate some rejuvenation. No longer stressing. No longer stressing about what we gonna eat, what we gonna sleep, what we driving.
It's black label. The wisdoms we always intend. The I am the grandmother, tequila silver type of girl, imported straight from Mexico. So let's get ingenuitive. Where else can we get the taxes from? How about our inner space? Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Kardashian civilization. Baby, remember our place in the cosmos. We're no longer stressing about where we're going to sleep or eat or what we're going to drive. Tao. These energies and bars coming from other ether, grandfather, grandmother, baby, infinite generation energies.
No longer stressing about what we gonna eat, where we gonna sleep, where we driving.
These energies and bars coming from other ether, grandmother, grandfather energies. These bars and these energies and bars coming from other mother. These energies and bars coming from other mother, father, ether. Bless me. These energies and bars coming from other mother, grandfather energies, trillions and trillions of years old. These energies and bars coming from other mother, grandfather energies, trillions and trillions of years old.
No longer stressing about what we gonna eat, where we gonna sleep, where we driving.
Bless me.
These energies and bars come from where we driving. These energies and bars come from other mother, grandfather energies, trillions and trillions of years old.
We understand we were waiting for our major key, silver type of girl. Baby, remember our place in the energies. Top shelf. Translated in as black label. Shine light on it. Garner the wisdom or acknowledge that everything that we feel, there's a divine message with the symptom. Jewish culture or humanity. I understand. We understand. We were waiting for our major key. The remembrance that is we are.
These trillions of years old.
Jewish culture, I understand. We understand that we were waiting for our major key. Jewish culture, I understand. We understand. Jewish culture or humanity, I understand. We understand that we were waiting for our major key. Jewish culture or humanity, I understand. We understand that we were waiting for our master key. Jewish culture or humanity, I understand. We understand that we were waiting for our master key.
These trillions of years old. Jewish culture for humanity. I understand, we understand that we were waiting for our master key. Jewish culture for humanity. I understand, we understand that we were waiting for our master key.
Mayan, with the thought of lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. And you energies and bars coming from other ether, grandfather, grandmother, baby, infinite generation energies. Top shelf. Translated in as black label, shine light on it, garner the wisdom, or acknowledge that everything that we feel, there's a divine message with the symptom. Jewish culture or humanity, I understand, we understand, we were waiting for our major key, the remembrance that is we, I, the I am.
Jewish culture or humanity, I understand, we understand that we were waiting for our master key.
The remembrance that is we, the I am, the I am. The remembrance that is we, the I am. The remembrance that is we, the I am.
Jewish culture or humanity, I understand, we understand that we were waiting for our master key. Remembrance that is we, the I am. Remembrance that is we, the I am. Remembrance that is we, the I am.
I understand, we understand, we were waiting for our major key. The remembrance that is we, I, the I am. Jewish people, please no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. And you are the fountain. We no longer live a life like we climbing a mountain. We look at the peak from the base and go within the thought of the or humanity. I understand, we understand, we were waiting for our major key. The remembrance that is we, I, the I am. Jewish people, please no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty.
Humanity, please, no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. Humanity, please, no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain.
Remembrance that is we, the I am.
Bless me. Bless me. Bless me.
Humanity, please, no more that is we, the I am. Humanity, please, no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. That is we, the I am. Humanity, please, no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. That is we, the I am. Humanity, please, no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain.
Like 3 Kardashian civilization garner in our journeys. The remembrance that is we, I, the I am. Jewish people, please no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tales are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain, and you are the fountain. We no longer live a life like we climbing a mountain.
Lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain.
And we are the fountain.
Crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain, and you are the fountain. We no longer live a life like we climbing a mountain.
Lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain.
And we are the fountain. We no longer live a life like we climbing a mountain. And we are the fountain. We no longer live a life like we climbing a mountain.
Lack of poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. We are the fountain. No longer live a life like we climbing a mountain. We are the fountain. No longer live a life like we climbing a mountain. We are the fountain. No longer live a life like we climbing a mountain. We are the fountain. No longer live a life like we climbing a mountain.
Straight from Shekinah's fountain, and you are the fountain. We no longer live a life like we climbing a mountain. We look at the peak from the base and go within, understanding the strategy or the wisdoms we always intended to garner in our journeys.
We look at the peak from the base, then go within to garner the wisdoms that we always intended to utilize in our journeying. We look at the peak from the base and go within to utilize the wisdoms that we always intended to form. We look at the peak from the base and go within to garner the wisdoms to utilize for our journey in. We look at the peak from the base and go within to garner the wisdoms to utilize for our journey in.
No longer live a life like we climbing a mountain.
We look at the peak from the base and go within. We look at the peak from the base and go within. By the eye, by the eye.
We look at the peak from the base and go within to garner the wisdom. We look at the peak from the base and go within to garner the wisdom to utilize for our journey in. We look at the peak from the base and go within to garner the wisdom to utilize for our journey in.
Our journeys, for eons we were birthing, garner the wisdom, or acknowledge that everything that we feel, there's a divine message with the symptom. Jewish culture or humanity, we understand we were waiting for our major key. The remembrance that is we, the I am. Jewish people, please no more crying with the thought of lack of poverty. These tales are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. And you aren't the fountain.
Bless
You no
me.
longer live a life like you climbing a mountain.
Bless me.
You look at the peak from the base and go with it. The understanding the strategy or the wisdoms we always intended to garner in our journeys. For eons we were birthing. No gurney what seemed to be non-existent. I mean, pushing for hours, labor pains.
This part was so emotional when I channeled it. I was, baby, deep healing in the ethers in the soul space, baby, purging, like healing in the soul space in the ethers. And I was getting downloads like, Ashley, like God's been at this for years, for baby, since the beginning of space and time, to create God in the physical, sustainable, limitless potentials within the bipedal man. God's been out there since the beginning of space and time. And the divine was like, it's been eons pushing labor pains for eons, baby. No baby to show for it. No creation to show for it. Like sustainable bipedal man and the tangible to show for it. Now we're here. We're a part of prophecy. God in the physical. We're awakening to our limitless potentials in our form as a bipedal man, bipedal woman, bipedal beings of God's creation.
For hours, labor pain. Please no more crying with the thought of lack or poverty. These tales are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. And you aren't the fountain. You no longer live a life like you're climbing a mountain. You look at the peak from the base and go with it. The understanding the strategy or the wisdoms we always intended to garner in our journeys. For eons we were birthing. No gurney what seemed to be non-existent. I mean, pushing for hours, labor pains.
For eons, we were pushing. What did I say? Let me go pull it back. Let's pull it back up. For eons.
For hours, labor garner in our journeys. For eons, we were birthing.
For eons, we were birthing.
For eons, we were birthing.
Let's go ahead and put all this. Let's go ahead and record all this. It's so emotional for me. Para mí. This is so emotional para mí because, when I channeled it, I was literally sitting in this chair just like, sobbing, crying. Like I felt like I was in, baby, I felt the sentiments, the sentient sentiments in these energies, these incantations.
And then nothing to put in the corner in our journeys. For eons we were birthing. No gurney what seemed to be non-existent. I mean, pushing for hours, labor pains. And then nothing to put in the cribbing. Full circle women is what we asked for. Or humanity. I understand. We understand. We were waiting for our major. Straight from Shekinah's or the wisdom we always intended to garner in our journeys.
Shoot.
For eons we were birthing. No gurney what seemed to be non-existent. I mean, pushing for hours, labor pains.
What seemed to be non-existent. I mean, push for hours, labor pains.
What seemed to be non-existent. I mean, push for hours, labor pains.
I mean, push for hours, labor pains. Oh, shoot. Oh, these incantations. When I tell you. Ooh.
Duality. Because we asked for more existent. I mean, pushing for hours, labor pains. And then nothing to put in the cribbing. Full circle women is what we asked for. What what seemed to be non-existent. Push for hours, labor pains.
Nothing to put in the crib in. Full circle moment. It's what we asked for. Nothing to put in the crib in. Full circle moment. It's what we asked for.
Nothing to put in the crib in. Full circle moment. It's what we asked for.
Nothing to put in the crib in. Full circle moment. It's what we asked for.
Nothing to put in the crib in. Full circle moment. It's what we asked for. Need and lack. How truly we're big ass baby. Duality. Full circle moment is what we asked for. The 6 spheres of creation came together because we asked for more. How far could we go?
The 6 spheres of creation that came to. The 6 spheres of creation came together because we asked for more. How far could we go?
The 6 spheres of creation came together because we asked for more. How far could we go? With new wisdoms, so we chose game guns we were birthing. No gurney, what seemed to be non-existent. Pushing for hours, labor pains, and then nothing to put in the cribbing. Full circle moment is what we asked for. The 6 spheres of creation came together because we asked for more. How far could we go? We wanted to fill up drums, silos, with new wisdoms, so we chose gang banging.
We wanted to fill up silos and drums with new wisdoms. We wanted to fill up silos, drums with new wisdoms.
Rest, or the illusion of full circle moment is what we asked for. The 6 spheres of creation came together because we asked for more. How far could we go? We wanted to fill up drums, silos, with new wisdoms, so we chose gang banging, bloods, crippin', duality, or the illusion of separation from me, I am.
So we chose warring or duality, the illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am or each other.
So we chose warring or duality, the illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am or each other. And we learn about crying, need and lack, how truly we're big ass babies, Similac.
We learned about crying, need and lack, how we're truly big ass babies, Similac. Ooh, shoot.
Abraham chose gang banging, bloods, crippin', duality, or the illusion of separation from me, I am. We learn about crying, need and lack, how truly we're big ass babies, Similac, meaning we enjoy to have fun, and we don't even need a gun. We could be holding the darkest of the darkest.
Meaning we enjoy to have fun. We don't even need a gun. We can be holding the darkest of the darkest.
To the darkest, and still manifest Moses' Red Sea parting, Jesus turning water to wine, are reminding us that our skin comes with all we need from within.
Dang.
In the cribbing, full circle moment is what we have. So we chose gang banging, bloods, cripping, duality, or the illusion of separation from me, I am. We learn about crying, need and lack, how truly we're big ass babies, Similac, meaning we enjoy to have fun, and we don't even need a gun. We could be holding the darkest of the darkest. Could be holding the darkest of the darkest. We could be holding the darkest of the darkest, and still manifest Moses' Red Sea parting.
We could be holding the darkest of the darkest of the dark, and still manifest Moses' Red Sea parting, Jesus turning water to wine, and reminding us that our skin comes with everything we need from within.
I mean,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just hold that in your heart space. Let it ruminate. Woo! Shoot!
souls had yet to rest.
Mm.
In the darkest of the darkest. Could be holding the darkest of the darkest. We could be holding the darkest of the darkest. And still manifest Moses' Red Sea parting, Jesus turning water to wine, are reminding us that our skin comes with all we need from within. Abraham and Sarah, the burden bearers, their souls had yet to rest.
Oh, baby, I said it. Woo. Mm.
Calling for our babies to come home from inside your chest.
Abraham and Sarah, mother and father of every human era, calling for their babies to come home from inside our heart spaces. Maybe I'm gonna link a couple podcast episodes below because Kingdom Things podcast. Because I don't even feel like getting into it in this session. I'm gonna link just the one. I actually channeled Abraham and Sarah with Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Moses, other ancestral forces. I'm gonna link that below. Link this Kingdom Things podcast below in the description.
And still manifest Moses' Red Sea parting, Jesus turning water to wine, are reminding us that our skin comes with all we need from within. Abraham and Sarah, the burden bearers, their souls had yet to rest. Calling for our babies to come home from inside your chest. Father Abraham saying, I'm sorry when I chose to lie about who I was wed to, that this lie was tattooed on humanity's skin. Karmic residue set off a karmic change of imbalance within the man and woman. Had all of our children screaming like, where do I run to? Who is showing up for me? And all of our children are designated divine counterparts to journey this reality. Come home and remember that Abraham and Sarah, your parents, are alive in peace. Abraham and Sarah, mother and father of every human era, calling for their babies to come home from inside our heart spaces.
We came home. We came home. We came home, Abraham and Sarah, our love and peace, our love and peace. We came home, Abraham and Sarah are alive in peace. We came home, Abraham and Sarah are alive in peace. All right, y'all, let's put all of this, let's just go ahead and lay all this down, all of it down. Woo! Holy heavenly incantations to uplift all the nations, uplifted all to uplift all the nations, uplifted all the nations. Ooh. Two 2174, 2173, 2174, 2174.
What seemed to be non-existent. What seemed to be non-existent. I mean, push for hours, they were playing. What seemed to be non-existent. I mean, push for hours, they were playing. What seemed to be non-existent. I mean, push for hours, they were playing.
2174, 2175, 2175, 2173.
Nothing to put in the crib, baby. What's up, come on, man? That's what we asking for. Nothing to put in the crib, baby. What's up, come on, man? That's what we asking for. Nothing to put in the crib, baby. What's up, come on, man? That's what we asking for.
Bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me.
Nothing to put in the crib, baby. What's up, come on, man? That's what we asking. Nothing to put in the crib, baby. What's up, come on, man? That's what we asking for. 6 years of creation came together because we asked for more. How far could we go? The 6 years of creation came together because we asked for more. How far could we go? How far could we go?
How far can you go?
How far could we go? How far could we go? wanted to fill up. Here we go. We wanted to fill up silos, drums with new rhythms, with new rhythms.
So we chose warring or duality, the illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am or each other.
With new wisdoms, with new wisdoms, with new wisdoms, with new wisdoms. So we chose warring or duality, the illusion of. So we chose warring or duality, the illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am for each other. So we chose warring or duality, the illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am for each other. Or duality, the illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am for each other. Or duality, the illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am for each other.
Bing, bing, bing. Boom. Bang, bang, bang.
Illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am for each other.
Bing, bing.
Separate from the I am for each other. We learned about crying, Eve and Black. We learned about crying, Eve and Black. Our truly big ass babies, Similac. We learned about crying, Eve and Black. Our truly big ass babies, Similac. Similac.
All right, y'all. So we're rounding the corner. We got a few more plugins here. Yeah, we tracked out all the lyrics, all the tracks. We'll listen to it and double up some things and probably turn up the echoes a little bit. I think the record's gonna be finished. Finally.
Meaning we enjoy to have.
Gratefully.
Meaning we enjoy to have fun. We don't even need a gun. We can be holding the darkest of the darkest. Meaning we enjoy to have. Meaning we enjoy to have fun. We don't even need a gun. We can be holding the darkest of the darkest. Similac. Meaning we enjoy to have fun. We don't even need a gun. We can be holding the darkest of the darkest.
Dang.
Similac. Meaning we enjoy to have fun. We don't even need a gun. We can be holding the darkest of the darkest. The darkest of the darkest. We could be holding the dark to the darkness, dark to the dark, and still manifest Moses' Red Sea party. We could be holding the dark to the darkness, dark to the dark, and still manifest Moses' Red Sea. We could be holding the dark to the darkness, dark to the dark, and still manifest Moses' Red Sea party. Jesus turned the water to wine, remind skin coming. We could be holding the dark to the darkness, dark to the dark, and still manifest Moses' Red Sea party. Jesus turned the water to wine, reminding us that our skin comes with everything we need from within. We could be holding that our skin comes with everything we need from within. That our skin, that our skin, that our skin comes with everything we need from within.
Face. Ooh, shoot.
That our skin comes with everything we need from within. Meaning we Abraham and Sarah, mother and father of Abraham. Abraham and Sarah, mother and father of Abraham and Sarah, mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their babies to come home from inside our heart space. Abraham and Sarah, mother and father of Abraham. Mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their babies to come home from inside our heart space. Mother and father of Abraham. Mother and father of Abraham. Mother and father of Abraham. Calling, mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their babies to come home from inside our heart space. Mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their babies to come home from inside. Mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their babies to come home from inside. Mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their babies to come home. Mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their baby. Mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their babies to come home from inside our heart space. Mother and father of Abraham. Calling for their babies to come home from inside our heart space. We came home, Abraham and Sarah, alive and close. We came home. Abraham and Sarah are alive and well.
All right, y'all. We done checked out the whole song. Alive in Peace. It's prophetic. It's profound. It's prophetic. It's profound. It's prophetic. It's prophecy. It's profound. Truly. Truly it is. Full circle moment. Full circle moment. For our heritage as human beings of planet Earth. Remembering, where we came from as far as covenants with the divine. And now we're in the era where we're remembering, we all have a covenant with the divine, or a soul contract, or an agreement on the embodiments of energies of our limitless potentials we intended to embody before we incarnated, in order to be our most abundant evolutionary expression of self, of the divine as the divine, to manifest our promised lands, to help rejuvenate and uplift all things. We all have a covenant. We also call it a soul contract. Full circle moment. Abraham covenant fulfilled. We came home. We remember we're one in God. Everybody. We are our promised lands. We're activating to the remembrance that we're one with. We're one with the divine. By going inside of our heart spaces to activate our divine intimate relationship with ourselves, or our souls, or our limitless potentials.
I'm living my most abundant reality. This person needs blessings. Archimedes with the elixir, real spiritual. Divine channel, I philosophy, expressing these source codes. God reveals ways, universal possibility. Like the same major, assisting with turning the lights on in all of God's creation. Like I am real major, activating my body, soul, spirit with my unique soul phrase. I'm like a human taser, the simple love, yeah. Agitated by this light. I am a challenge, body, this new world beginning. New world manifesting. God, spirit, balance, will never leave. Limitless potential, life beings in waves, cycle, around the world and beyond. Earth connected to all things, so you know it's unity when we use this city code. This presence profound, origins apart from the world of the earth. Every mineral of the earth, ancestral presence. Every mineral of the earth. Our existence, trillions and trillions years old. I mean, eons, not a celebrate. Oh, we have a year. So you know that summer maxi dress I'm 700 eons against the sharpest skin. No longer afraid. I remember to my divine tools, so it's Magdelene to drop into the heart space and allow my soul to do what it do. Magnify, amplify, manifesting wellness for the whole crew. That's humanity. As we align to and embody the energies of our divine self, the remembrance that we're one with all things. In the ethers, timeline, lined up, big word, cooked up. Humanity. Intuitions, that's what I enjoy the feeling of seeking. I remember the fact that I'm one with all things, so it's nothing for me to go. Quick drop of adjustment, meditation, shift shape, the simulation, to contribute to the fire realize. This universal information, temperance, that's all it's for. Give me clear light. I see it with medicines to help grow these realms into balance. Limitless potentials and balance. Type 1, type 2, type 3. Financial scale, color. Remembering our place in the cosmos. By remembering everything we feel, there's a message with the sentence that is sentient. That's our call to win the DNA. The call to activate service to the nation. No longer just about what we gonna eat, what we gonna sleep, what we drop. These energies and bars come from other mother, grandfather energies, trillions and trillions of years old. Jewish culture for humanity. I understand, we understand that we were waiting for our master. Remembrance that is we, the humanity, please, no more crying with the thought of lack and poverty. These tears are wealthy, straight from Shekinah's fountain. We are the fountain. No longer live a life like we climbing a mountain. We look at the deep from the base and go within to God of the wisdom to utilize God's in. We're birthing what seemed to be non-existent. I mean, push for hours, they were nothing to put in the crib. Was like a moment. That's what we asked for. The 6 spheres in creation came together because we asked for more. How far could we go? I mean, we wanted to fill up silos, drums, with new wisdoms. So we chose warring or duality, the illusion of separation that we are separate from the I am for each other. We learned about crying, mean and black, how we're truly big ass babies, similar, meaning we enjoy to have fun. We don't even need a gun. We can be holding the darkest of the darkest. We could be holding the dark to the darkest, the dark to the dark. And still manifest Moses' Red Sea party. Jesus turning water to wine, reminding us that our skin comes with everything we need from within. Abraham&Sarah, mother and father of every human era, calling for their babies to come home from inside our hearts. We came home. Abraham&Sarah are alive and peace.
That's 6 minutes of ancestral, celestial, magic, etheric, interdimensional, humanic, galactic bars. We're not going to do any mixing. I'm going to go ahead and close off this session. My soul is like, hey, Ashley, rest. This is really powerful and impactful. Great work. Rest. I want to thank y'all so much for pulling up to this Ashley-Nicole music production session. The story worth telling is now streaming on the channel Ashley-Nicole Music. Subscribe to join the Ashley-Nicole Music journey to a healed and balanced human culture of planet Earth. I love you. Loving yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your true truths. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps you perceive, be, embody more of your limitless potentials. So we're on my music channel, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Music. Ashley-Nicole Music. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, now streaming on YouTube as well as Spotify. I have my animated series where I channel my interdimensional, extrasensory perceptive, shamanistic journeying, healing journey into my animated series. Asia's story is now channeling. Let me slow down, baby. It's now streaming on my author's channel, AP Short Stories on YouTube. Go check it out. Hope you enjoy it. As you did help co-create it, because we are all one. Whatever you experience, understand you're a co-creator of the the thing being experienced as well as every experiencer. Again, as Ashley Story, the animated series, now streaming on YouTube, link below. I have my cooking channel, whatever the ancestors tell me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish. This is what I put to the pot, the pan, the baking dish. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is now streaming on YouTube, link below. I'm an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It's been a part of my awakening process, my awakening journey. It is a 3-part book series in which my soul channeled to myself to help me remember more into my limitless potentials. The first 2 parts are Asia's story. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school Manhattan Prep. She goes through a lot of existential crises, which help remember her into her limitless potentials, to embody the energies of her limitless potentials, to project or create a reality that mirrors her limitless potentials. The third part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is my other half, the twin flame divine counterpart journey back home to God inside. One soul, 2 bodies, many lifetimes. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. They will do so. Which love story, which lifetime? The book is super cool. It's many love stories in one book. It's prophetic. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is now available in the Amazon bookstore. You can do paperback bindings, which come in, the 3 books come in 2 bindings. The first 2 parts, Asia's story, are its own binding. And then the third part, my other half, its own binding. So 2 books, all 3 stories, $29.98 plus tax. $29.98 plus tax. And then if you're doing digital, 3 separate digital downloads, $29.97 plus tax. I hope you enjoy the books. Yes, Asia's Story, the animated series, does come from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel universe. Lastly, but certainly not least, Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment is streaming on YouTube. I do powwow sessions, or I heal myself, whatever the spirit, soul, the oneness of all things say, hey, Ashley, look at this, heal this within humanism, within galactic creation, within divinity. I channel energies and messages to help us heal us into more perception of our limitless nature. Again, subscribe to the video, like the channel, share the content to help proliferate the Ashley-Nicole music journey to the healed and balanced human culture, planet Earth. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.